YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Noel Blends. We are back at it again with another haircut tutorial. We are going to be doing a high taper on my boy, and I'm going to show you guys step by step on what I do to achieve this type of look. If you guys like these steps, please let me know and comment down below. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys like the steps. Other than that, it's your boy Noel Blends, and let's get right into it. So the first thing you want to do is start off by debulking. We are going to set our foundation. What you want to do is debulk with the number 2, lever guard fully open, and I close it about a quarter. You don't have to, I'm just so used to doing this. You can keep it fully open, and we're just going to debulk and give it some shape. Go straight up, do not dig into it. We're just giving it some shape as we're debulking. As you guys can see, I'm just going straight up and not really digging into it, not creating no harsh guideline, just cleaning everything up. We're going to connect it with our clipper over comb just a little bit. When doing this, you want to pull the comb out and not dig into it as well. We want to keep that shape going, just going straight up with it. So now what you want to do is grab your zero gap trimmers or whatever trimmer you guys have, and we're going to create our first initial bald guideline. We aren't going to do any C cups. This is a high taper, as you guys know by now. When we do a high taper, we do not use the C cups. For your next step, we are going to come in with our shavers, and we're going to make sure everything's down to skin. We are going to go all the way to the line we created with our first initial bald guideline. Remember, with this step, do not put a lot of pressure. Just let the shaver do its work, and you should be straight whenever you're going to take out that bottom guideline. Next, what you want to do is grab your half guard, lever fully closed, and we're going to create about 1/2 inch guideline. You could do 1 inch, 1/2 inch. I'm doing 1/2 inch to keep it nice and compressed. I don't want to blow it up completely because we do not want to dig into his bulk on top. Obviously, if you want a longer stretch blend, just make the guideline a lot bigger. Now what you want to do is grab your clippers again, and we're going to take out the bottom initial guideline. These are my Oster fast feeds with the ceramic blade, lever fully closed, and I open it about 1/4, and that's all you need really to take out that bottom line. If it doesn't come out, jump down right here to this step with your zero gap trimmers, and we're just going to take out any little stubble that our clipper didn't get. For our next step, we are going to grab our 1.5 guard, lever fully closed, and create about another 1/2 inch guideline. Copying the same motion and everything, we're just going to make sure everything's nice and down to the 1.5 guideline. This hair texture is pretty tough. He has that poofy hair. He had gotten a perm, so that's why he really looks wavy, but his hair is actually really poofy. Like, it just goes straight out and doesn't even drop. And this type of hair texture is the toughest one, in my opinions. So now what you want to do, you want to grab your 1 guard, lever fully open, and we're going to copy the same thing we just did with our 1.5. As you guys can see, we're just keeping the blade flat, and we're going to start to sandwich the blend, meaning that we're going to start to fade down. So right here, I closed it halfway. Now we're going to go a little bit more under. Remember, still keeping the blade flat. You can give it a little flick towards the top if you go too high, but remember, when you go more towards the middle, towards that ghost line, we are going to keep the blade flat. Right here, we did close the blade completely, and we're just going to attack the middle ghost line. Keep in mind, it's not going to take it out completely, but we're going to come back with our half guard to take everything out. Any little remaining little dark spot, that's what we're going for with the half guard. Utilizing our corners. Do not make it super tough on you guys. Just be careful with this step. Go right on the dark spot and just flick out. Give it more of a flick with this step. Once you see it come out, just leave it alone and do not spend a lot of time on this step. Be careful because you can push up the blend. So now we're just going to connect the rest of it to our top bulk. Remember, we are using a number 2 guard, lever fully open, and I close it about 1 little notch, just about 1/4, and we just go straight up, just connecting the top to the bottom as best as possible. So now we're going to go with our 1.5 guard, lever fully open, and close about 1/4, just 1 little notch, and we're just going to basically connect the number 2 with the bottom blend, which is, we're just basically just lightening up the dark spots right here, just making sure everything looks as smooth as possible. Just right underneath the number 2 guard. So right here, we are just detailing the blend. We're just giving it a polish, basically, just attacking any little dark spot that I missed. I always do start open when I'm detailing. That way you have a little bit more room for error. As you guys can see right here, I am doing his lineup. Added a little bit of hairspray just to lock in the hairs, hold them down. For the type of enhancement I use, it's the Kiss Express. I think it's the Jet Black. It's not the K98. It's the Jet Black one, I think. I think that's what it's called. I'll be sure to have a link down below. That way you guys can check it out. I do have aftershave and have Kiss Express. That's all it is to it. Just make sure you mix it really well. Right here we are cleaning up his baby hairs underneath his mullet. As you guys can see, this was the before. This is what my client came in looking like, and this is what I came up with. Sheesh! I think my boy's looking clean, to be honest, with the high taper. Came out super clean, super crispy. Nothing too crazy. If you guys like this video, please make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you guys get alerted every time I drop a new video. I hope you guys like this. Follow me on my social medias at TikTok and Instagram and Noel Blends. If you guys have any questions, DM me on Instagram. I'll be more than happy to answer. Other than that, it's your boy Noel Blends. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.